What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope you guys are doing well out there on this midweek Wednesday. I'm doing real good myself. I come across a very disappointing story. As a matter of fact, a couple of them. They both have the same thing in common. Okay? Two men, one a brother here, one a Latino, was found hanging. This brother right here was found hanging in Winston, Georgia. Okay, the Latino man, which was 55 years old, he was found hanging in Exposition Park in a Los Angeles neighborhood. All right, both of these stories, okay, were deemed suicides. Okay, the people hearing these stories, these two men, both just basically went out and committed suicide by hanging, as told by the coroner's office and the police departments in both cases. Now, the Latino man, all right, he some kind of way managed to hang himself with his hands bound in front of him, tied. Okay? Look, the thing is this. We have a lot of distractions going on, with the Derek Chauvin trial. You're looking at the vax, who's getting vaccinated, who's not, just so much. And then with this Lil Nas X, that sick, low life freak, you know what I mean? Him and his devil worship escapades, all of that, which I didn't want to do a video on because I simply didn't want to give him any kind of power. I just didn't want to give that kind of energy any power. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, that video he did was sick, man. I'm telling you. It's beyond sick. But that's what it's all about. They're trying to get as many people to in Satan's camp as they possibly can. And they're using, a lot of rappers to do it. I'm going to just leave it at that. But we have to stay vigilant, against the forces of evil, because the judicial system, the whole entire judicial system is in on this bullshit right here with these hangings. It's got to be, it's got to be. I mean, because before they can complete an investigation as to what happened, who, what, when, and where, and how, it's deemed a suicide. And we know that's some bullshit. All right. Now, this story right here comes out of the Grill. It says, Georgia man found hanging from tree. Family wants answers. Okay. Stephen Stiles hanging was deemed a suicide, but his close kin thinks there has to be a rush to judgment. All right. There's been a rush to judgment is what he's saying. All right. And which it is. Come on, man. They don't even get a full investigation out before they holler, well, it was a suicide. Bullshit. Okay. And really, all that boils down to is a cover for the racists that's running amok throughout this country in certain areas doing things like this when they come up on somebody, that's by themselves, and what have you. See, you want to know the truth about it? I do believe that I suspect the police department. There are some races that has infiltrated the police departments that have something to do with these things. Okay. Now to continue, a man was found hanging from a tree in Winston, Georgia, and his family is demanding answers from the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. Stephen Stiles' death has been deemed a suicide. However, his close kin thinks there has been a rush to judgment. Authorities are also investigating reports of vandalism to his car. All right. Oh man, and this is the brother right here, Stephen Stiles, who was 43 years old, who was found hanging from a tree in Winston, Georgia. His family believe there's something else afoot, and how can they not? When you got shit like this happening. Okay, now to continue, Keaton Stiles, the man's younger brother, said they were close. With both of their parents deceased, the two would often tell each other, we're all we have got. The surviving sibling told Fox 5. Okay. First of all, I'd like to give condolences to Keaton Styles for, his loss of his brother, man. That's messed up. You know. To continue, he was a good person, Keaton Styles said of Stephen. A caring person. He was funny. The late 43-year-old man went missing in February, but his family became concerned for his welfare after his car was discovered in Winton, which is about 25 miles west of Atlanta. All right, around February 20th, reporting not reportedly not far from the residence of his grandparents. All right, the windows were busted out, said his brother, and the inside of the vehicle was covered in mud. Stephen Styles' body was found hanging from a tree nearby. His wallet and ID were missing. Keaton Styles said his brother was not suicidal. Okay. And in most cases that we hear about this, these things, all these little rash hangings that's been, popping up, these people weren't suicidal. And a lot of times when somebody, black commits suicide, they don't do hangings, okay? They just don't do hangings. It's not like that, See, so we know better than that shit. Now to continue, he told a local news outlet, it seems like racial activity. He questioned how local law enforcement could be so quick to deem the death a suicide, which is basically a red flag right there. I'm adding that, Douglas County Sheriff's Office representatives offered no comment, stating that the case remains under investigation. All right. Now, being that the case is under investigation, this is the main reason why they ain't got no fucking business saying it was a suicide. You have not even ruled that out. See? Red flags all over the fucking place. The guilty always seems, you know what I mean, to basically incriminate themselves. That's just the way I feel about it. You have to read between the lines. Okay? Now to continue, the death was among several hangings of black men in 2020. 2 were found hung in the summer of 2020 in California amid protests of police brutality. Passings that sparked questions in urban communities in the state. However, both were found to be suicides. Okay? Goes on to say right here, Robert Fuller, I remember him, was found hanging early on June 10th near City Hall in Palmdale, where the 24-year-old's death prompted protests and more than 100,000 people signed online petitions demanding an investigation. Weeks later, police announced they found evidence that Fuller had purchased the rope he used to take his own life. I don't believe that. I mean, what evidence? I don't believe that. Now, in conclusion here, the death of Malcolm Harsh, 38, a man found hanging in Victorville 10 days prior to Fuller's suicide, was determined to be his own making following the discovery of video evidence. I never even seen this stuff. This is crazy, and you can't trust it. You cannot trust it regardless of what they tell you, okay? They can tell you any damn thing. But this is crazy, all right? All I'm saying, people, be careful. And for all of you riders out there, gangbangers, whatever you are, you have to see what the fuck is going on. And if you're going to stand idly by, and not do a damn thing, but continue to murder each other, well, then you're no use to us as a people as it is. So what the fuck ever, That's just the way I feel about you, But that's all I got on this one, people. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this particular story. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, your views, and opinions on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched. Simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.